Hey guys, and welcome to the Blue Bridge. And yesterday I criticised the Chelsea directors, and today I'm not going to be criticising Jackson. I'm going to be criticising his supporting act. So let's get into it. So yesterday I was critical of our footballing directors and the sort of imbalance of the squad, and I've been quite critical of Nicolas Jackson in the last few videos because obviously the frustration is there. He's our main striker, and when he's missing big chances, then he's the guy everyone looks at. But I've said in videos before, and I'll say it again, it's not only his fault. I know he hasn't been supported by our poor director of football by not getting him somebody who can help him, who can take the pressure off when he's not in any sort of form, and we haven't really got that backup for him. And but it's not only that, but it's our supporting cast as well. And the reason why so much pressure is put on Jackson is because he's not getting any support. I'm not including Cole Palmer in this, by the way, but the others, what are they doing to help us? So when Jackson doesn't score, we need other players. We've seen it with other teams. We've seen Haaland go through rough patches, but Man City cope by having players who can come and support with and we've seen it with Liverpool. Salah's not scoring, then you got your Jotas who can come in and score goals. You've got your you've got your Diaz's on the other side who can come and score goals. The reason Arsenal, I think, are, I don't say suffering, but Arsenal, when they haven't got Kai Havertz is their main guy, but Saka, he comes in and he scores goals. Martinelli was pitching with some goals as well, and a fit Odegaard will score goals, but obviously Odegaard has missed a lot of the season, so he's still trying to find his feet. Yeah, but with Chelsea, it makes startling reading. This season, we've scored 41 league goals. So, listen, first of all, when I'm looking at these stats, I'm not looking at when we've played in the Conference League against your Shamrock Rovers and your Noahs and teams like that. And I'm not looking at when we've played against your Morecambes and teams like that, and Barrows, and in other lesser competitions. I'm talking about when we're playing against these Premier League sides, these top Premier League sides who've got organised defences, and where you can't afford to make big errors in games. So if we look at the stats, as I said, we've scored 41 goals this season. And of the 41 goals, 14 have been credited to Cole Palmer and 9 to Nicolas Jackson. So that is, if I do my maths, that's 23 of our 41 goals have been scored by those two players. And between the rest of our squad, 18 goals. And if we look at the breakdown of the goals, Noni Madueke, 5. But if you look at that, 3 of those were against Wolverhampton Wanderers. So he's only scored in 3 matches in total. I think one was Forest. I can't remember his other goal. But 3. He's only scored on 3 occasions. He's played 19 matches for us. And as I said, he scored in three different matches. But I said one was a hat trick against Wolves. Enzo Fernandez, 3 in 20. Then we look at Christopher Nkunku, 2 in 18. A bit unfair on Nkunku with that one, because a lot of times he comes on in the 78th minute, 80th minute, and expected to make a difference. And Jadon Sancho, 2 in 15. Then you look at Moise Caicedo, 1 in 21. Mark Cucurella, 1 in 19, but he's a defender, so not expecting a lot from him. Pedro Neto, 1 in 18. João Felix, 1 in 11. Again, with João Felix, it's quite a skewed stat, because a lot of times he comes on off the bench, but he started a couple of games with him. And then we look at, and that's our attacking players. Then we got 1 goal from Axel Disasi, 1 in 5. Reece James has scored 1 in 5, and that's it. No one else has scored. So we've got no goal-scoring wingers in our team. I wouldn't put Madueke as a goal-scoring winger until he starts scoring consistently in games, and not just a hat-trick here, then waiting for ages to score another goal here, another goal there. Out of all our wingers, at least he's the one who tries to take the most shots, or maybe not accurate, but he's the one who tries to shoot more. I find Jadon Sancho a bit shot shy. Good player, but just this opportunities, I think, where sometimes he's got a chance to hit the ball, but he tries to play the ball more infield a lot than shooting. Neto doesn't take lots of shots from range neither, and as I said, Nkunku and Felix, kind of a bit unfair for them, because as I said, the minutes that they've got, not great. Somebody joke, I don't know if it's a joking or this. Mikhailo Mudryk, 7 games, no goals. They said he's our goal scoring winger. Really? Well, he didn't score that many in the Premier League last season. No goals in 7. So how's he our goal scoring winger? This is a bit of a joke. The other issue we've got as well is that we don't score any goals from set plays. I think we've only scored 1 from a set play this season, 1 or 2. At least with Arsenal, when they've been struggling for goals, they got somebody like a Gabriel. I think he's scored about 6 goals this season. If that one yesterday against Tottenham, where it goes down as an own goal, but it was his header which caused Solanke to put the ball in the back of the net. So we're seeing that's the big difference. I was watching the game tonight. I'm not sure if the video's going out tonight or tomorrow, but I'm filming this on a Thursday night, and I just saw Diallo score a hat-trick. I've seen Diallo since the new manager come in and put him in that position. He's scored about 8 goals this season. This guy is someone with good movement, good ability, good finishing skills, and our players don't do that. What he's doing at the moment, what he's offering Manchester United, even Fernandes for Manchester United, although they're not doing that well, but they're getting goals from their midfielders as well, and that's what we're not getting enough of. So I'll be interested to see what happens when Estevao Williams gets in, because he looks like obviously it's in the Brazilian league, it's different. Hopefully he adjusts, because from his profile, he's got everything we need in a winger. Somebody who can shoot from range, from distance, a good pass and move, and somebody you can run in behind. And it'll be, as I said, hopefully if he hits the ground running, he may be able to be the one who solves our problems. But this season, it is a struggle, it's a conundrum, and that's why. And as I said, that's why it's sort of unfair just to give the criticism on Nicolas Jackson, because he's not getting the help. As I said, take Nicolas Jackson and Cole Palmer out of this team, then our goals are not. It's not going to be a pretty sight at all. And I said it in yesterday's video, I think, so it was never going to be sustainable. I think a stat was that we were scoring every 3 chances, we were scoring a goal. And that's the difference between the beginning of last season under Pochettino as well, because we were creating chances but not finishing. And then towards the end of the season, when we had that good run, our shot conversion rate was a lot better. But now what you're seeing is our shot conversion rate, which was 1 in 3 at the beginning of the season, and that's gone right down. And I think we've had, we've scored 5 goals out of 86 or 87 attempts, or something ridiculous like that in the last 5 games. And that's therein lies the problem. As I said, it's not, and 87 of those shots are not all from Nicolas Jackson, so it's from the whole team now. So let's start getting off. Let's start looking at the holistic problem rather than pinpointing it on just 1 or 2 players. Yeah. So what do you guys think? Do you think it's purely Nicholas Jackson, or do you agree with me that the wingers, they need to do their bit as well, and to try and get us out of this rut? Because our defence can't be trusted to keep clean sheets, because so we need to outscore oppositions, and when our strikers and wingers and midfielders are not scoring goals, then it's going to be long days for us, guys. So don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and be notified every time I make a new video. Take care.